UI UX design training. In this module, I'll be walking you through how to do your UI research using Behance. So Behance is one of the research tool we use for our UI UX design project. So it is necessary for you to look out for what other persons have done relating to what you're about to work on before starting out. So Behance.net is one website you can use to do your UI research. So if you are just watching this video for the first time and you've not seen the video where I talked about how to register on Behance, how to set up your account, please do that, because you can only do the research as a registered user on Behance. So you can see me, I'm logged in already. So this is my profile. So how do you do your research? Take for instance, if you are working on a food app, you just come to this search button and type food delivery app or food app UI design, and you see different options. Hope you can see this. So it's still loading, just hold on. You see different categories, so you can just come here. All these are buttons. Okay, still load. So you can see UI UX, you can see mobile. So let's check Figma and see. Let's see this. So this is a robust graphic design resource tool, or design resource tool generally. So Behance is a robust design resource tool. You can use this for your graphic design research. You can also use it for UI UX research. So I don't want to okay, these are case studies. Okay, let's go back. I don't like this place. Let's look for something else. So you can see different food delivery app and their case study. So as you go through carrying out your research, let's open this and see if it's something we like. Let me open it to the new tab. And did I just use new window? That's not what I'm supposed to do. A new tab will be better. Right click, new tab. So I'll keep going around. So this is how you do your research. And when you find something you like, the reason for the research, you might be wondering, is to help fast track your design process. You understand? You need to see something to be inspired. You need to see something to build your mind. You need to see something to build your imagination. So if you have not seen skyscraper before, you never know that skyscrapers exist. So but when you've seen scrapers rather, you can now know that this is it. So if you are also doing a UI research project, you need to see what other persons have done. If you are working on a fintech app, you search for fintech app. If you are working on a real estate app, whatever the industry you are working for, somebody have done something relating to that industry. So just check out what people are doing. Let me check out this. This doesn't look Nigerian. So when you find something you like, you just want to click on it to see what's inside. So wow, this is beautiful. This is the user flow. This was not designed by an African. I think it's somewhere in the Middle East. So this is what the screens look like. So the goal of your research, first of all, you need to know the different screens that should be on your app, or if it's a website, you need to know the different screens that should be on the website. So the goal of your research is to help you know what the layout of your screen will look like for your own project. You understand? So if you are going through what other persons have done and you see what you like, let's check what the other one looks like. When you see what you like, you can now say, okay, I want to, okay, can you see this? So you see what's this? Fruits, drink, tortillas, fast food, and all of that. So if you see a layout that looks like what you like, you can just go for it. All right, this is fruities, you understand? So this is the home screen. So when you click on each of these buttons, it takes you to a screen. Let's just see what the, wow, this is, I love this design. Let's just see what the full project looks like. um I like this. I'm going to save this. So the goal of your research is, once you are inspired by the work, you just need to come to save button. If it's something you want to work with, just like, I like this one, I'm going to save it. Always do it to appreciate the person for the work. So I've just appreciated this guy. So I'll just click on save, add to mood board. So I already have two mood boards created. Okay, what's mood board? Let me quickly explain. So mood board is a place where you save your inspiration. You understand? As the name implies, mood board. So you save your inspiration in your mood board. So I already have a mood board I created for a real estate app. I was doing a research before I started recording this video. So I already have for a food app as well. So I'm not going to create, but if you are starting out for the first time on Behance, you need to create a mood board. So this is how you create it. You click on this new mood board, you click here and write maybe food app research. I'll just create this for the purpose of this class. Food app research, research. So I'll just click on create, and that's that. You can see it here. So if I don't want to save it inside this mood board, I could choose this one and click on save. But because I've created it and I want you to also see how it works, I'll still save it in the mood board I created. So I've clicked on it. I'll just click on save, and this goes into download. Don't worry, I'll show you how to access your mood board, but let's keep doing our research. Let's just check what's in this app. Wow, I love this presentation. So this is the project timeline. Wow, this thing is called a case study. So we use case study to during our research, we look at what people have done, and then we just want to do something similar or something more exceptional. So I like this person's brand color. Their brand color is red. You notice that. So you see red playing out everywhere. So when we talk about brand identity, we'll mention brand colors. If you've not seen the video, please go and watch it. Brand identity is a very vital part when it comes to designing. So this is what the layout looks like. So I guess this is the sign up screen. Okay, sign in screen. This should be the sign up screen. So this is called wireframes, high fidelity wireframes. No, mid fidelity. Let's check wireframes. So high fidelity wireframes are those ones that already have colors. Okay, this is the visual designs. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So you see, this is the splash screen, this is the onboarding screen, getting started. I love this. I love what I'm seeing, honestly. Then this is the home screen. I think I like this layout. It's awesome. So when you see something you like, the next thing you want to do is to add it to your mood board. Ah, this is crazy. Thank God I saved this. I'll look at this again. I have to look at this. So thanks for watching. I feel like appreciating you again. If I click this, it will be unappreciated. So you are doing well, bro. So let me just okay, let's go back and check. I don't really like this one, so I'll just close it. So if you don't like any of the case study, you can close it and keep doing your research. I always recommend that you check out at least 5 different projects relating to what you are working on, so that you see what people have done. Then you can build inspiration from what they've done. You understand? So I'll still check out more delivery branding that I want for food. I don't like this. So that's how you do your research. Just check. Okay, we'll open about 2 or 3 more. Let's open this one and see. I think I just saw something I like now. This one. But before then, let's just check what this guy did. Okay, this is beautiful. But the color, I don't really like the color, so I'm not going to dwell here for long. Red background. Okay. Apart from the color, what you are looking out for is also the layers, the layout rather, the layout. So this is the home screen. You can search for food. Remember the other one was different. Let's check what the home screen was different of this one looks like. See what the home screen look like. Are you seeing the comparison now? So you will notice that there is a place for ad. This is a place for ad, but after the search button. But here we have something different. We don't have a place. We just go straight to the search button. You see recent orders, you see popular. This one is scrollable. You can scroll up. Why this one? I think you select each of them. I think I like this layer. But you click on see all, you can see all, and I like this. I like this. So if I click on drinks, I should see drinks. Wow, this is great. Actually, I'm currently working on a food app, so I think I'll model what I'm seeing here. This is beautiful. I'll model this. You see where you even wow. I'll model this. So this is how you do your research. I don't really like this, so I'm not going to save this. So but then I won't appreciate me that. I hope he doesn't watch this video later. Okay, let me just close this very quickly before the owner comes and catch me. So I'll just check out more. Let's see what there was one of the app I saw that I liked, or I think I will like. Okay, I think this one, but then let's just see. See, I advise you, if you can hear me, always use nice background for your designs. Don't do too many colors. It's better you use a white background for your designs. Why I don't like the other design? Because of the red color. This is cool for the layout. Okay, I love, you cannot apart from the layout during your UI research, because this is called a case study. Are you getting me? This is this guy's portfolio. Okay, it's a lady. You understand? It's a case study. So at the end of your project, you will be doing something like this. You upload on Behance. So apart from checking the different screens and the way the app layout is, you also need to look at what their case study presentation looks like, so that you can know how to do yours when it's time. You understand? So this is not too cool for me as well. I'll just close this. Okay, let's check this out. Food delivery app. So like I said, do look at a lot of work, look at what people are doing and get inspired. Anyone you like, save to your mood board. This is beautiful. Okay, it's just one page. Can't save this. So once you see what you like, just save it, feel free. The reason why you are being given access is because they want you to get inspired. So don't play with the opportunity, use it judiciously, save people's work and do something good, something awesome. Do things that will wow your client, do things that will wow your collaborators. Let's look at this. I think this would be nice. Seafood app. Wow, people are creating so much. So I think that will be all for now. So let me just save this. Let me quickly save this. So I'll have two um case studies in my mood board. It's still loading. I don't know why it's taking time, but I'll just appreciate him and save it. Let me add to mood board. save. Okay, it's up now. I'll just quickly add to my mood board and I click on save. So let's see what it has here. Selling seafood. So in one of the modules, I'm going to be talking about the different screens for your UI design, like common screens like splash screen, sign up screen. That's for mobile apps. Onboarding screen. I'll talk about all of that with practical example I'll be displaying. So thank you very much for staying to the end. Okay, before I leave, let me show you how to access your mood board. So I've saved about 3 of them or 2. Let me save one more, then I'll show you how to access your mood board. Okay, you might be wondering, why are we doing this research? Normally, if it was graphic design, I also do graphic design. So if I'm doing my design research, one thing I do is I just copy the design that gets me inspired or that I want to model. I'll just copy it to my design software. So if I'm using Corridor, for instance, I'll just go to, I do my graphic design research mostly on Pinterest. Pinterest is one website you want to explore. pinterest.com is the website. You can get a bunch of graphic design resources that will fast track your design project. The website is pinterest.com. So what I do when I'm doing my graphic design project is that I go there, get my resources, I copy it and paste on my design software, in my design software rather. But for UI UX design, you don't want to, there's no way, the way the design process is, you can't just it's not like Corridor that you just, or graphic design that you just copy and paste. No, you need to save for later because you need to review it and all of that. You modify your taste and all of that. So that's why you need to save to your mood board. So having saved, let's see what this one looks like. I like the layout of their presentation. I like the color. Since red is one good color you can use for food brands, red, orange. So you notice most food brands have red as their color, as their brand color. So let's just see what this person has here. Okay, these are called wireframes, paper wireframes, digital wireframes. Okay, so these are the person did. Okay, I'm not going to save this. Let me appreciate you. You've done well, but I'm not saving it. All right, so having completed your UI research, how do you get your work? The inspired case study you've saved. So I'll just come to my profile, click on, I'll hover my mouse around my photo, then you can go to your Behance profile. Can you see this Behance profile? When you click on it, it takes you to your direct page. You understand? So from here I can just come to my mood board. Can you see mood board? You click on mood board and boom, you have, so you see my food mobile app and all of that. So I'll just click on it to access it. So having saved to your mood board, you can always access it in the future. It's going to be here forever, except they bring down the site. So I'm going to work on this, especially this one. I like their layout. So you can just open it. And that's it. So you have access to it. So these are you access your mood board after doing your UI research. So after your UI research, what's next? You need to start doing your wireframes, your paper wireframes. We'll talk about that in the next module. So thank you very much for staying today. Remember, this is UI UX design training for beginners. So do well to follow the course accurately, and I wish you all the best in your UI UX design career. Thank you so much. Thank you for staying to the end. Bye.